I'm here to, and she goes, "Here to see Prince?" I go, "That's right, yeah, I'm here to see Prince." She goes, "Right this way. He's behind that curtain." So I open the curtain, and Prince is standing there with a double-breasted, crushed blue velvet suit, holding a ping pong paddle, and he goes, "You ready to do this?" And if you ever met him, he's charming and funny and had these kind of, I don't want to say like Bambi eyes, but kind of like doe eyes, and just like big eyes, like, you ready to do this?
Y'all be like this.
Let me be on my best
Yeah,
behavior.
you be on your best behavior.
We met him one morning. One morning,
story.
random as hell. It was like 6 a.m, and somebody said Prince in the building. I said Prince in the building.
They brought him
so
back.
we all stopped what we doing.
When they bring him by, he was walking out the hall.
No, they said we're gonna walk him past here to say hello.
And he was walking with 2 old white women. And it's just like when you saw him, he's like, "How you doing, miss?" I couldn't think of nothing to say other than
You don't know what to say
Listen
to
what this
him.
dumbass said. "Hi, Prince, how you doing?" Prince says hi. He goes, "I'm Jehovah's Witness too."
I grew up Jehovah's Witness too.
No.
I couldn't think of nothing.
It came out, didn't it?
But I was a Jehovah's Witness though.
It just came out, didn't it? Stuff like that come out. Confessionals.
Just came out.
Confessionals come out.
And then he took a picture of Prince.
This is a fact. Prince turned. We asked Prince to take a picture. He said, "No, I don't want to take a picture."
Yeah.
But then when he walked away, he looked like he was really floating. So I took a picture of his back in my
said,
phone. You know when you
"Sneak a
take the
picture."
picture in your phone? It was there. I showed everybody. Then it went black.
What?
Good.
It went black. It was just a black square. in
Dude,
the
no.
phone.
Scary as it is, true.
I believe it, dude, because Prince, all right, we're at his house. He's constantly at his house. Me and my daughter are sitting talking. The hallway where the steps come from, where he lives up top, was maybe at least 50 feet, 100 feet away. I turned around, he was right here. I said, "Man, you got to quit materializing."
So I jump on stage and I do all this, and you know, there were some people that I knew who were not with us but ended up being at the club, and they took the footage, and magically all the footage disappeared from their phones. So I have nothing to show.
So Prince comes out wearing like golden pajamas.
What?
And golden socks, like matching socks, pajamas, like Nehru jacket pajamas, like sort of like almost like gold leaf. And he's like very nice and like complimentary about the sketch. You know, at the end of the sketch, he said that Prince made pancakes for everybody. So Prince is ordering room service in this hotel room, and he goes, "Do you guys want anything to eat?" And we're like, "No, we're good, man." It's like 3 a.m. And he goes, "Dave, pancakes?"
Oh, a joke from Prince.
Yeah, like a good callback. And he really would, like, disappear. Like, you'd be talking to him, you'd turn for a brief second to your left, and you'd look back to where Prince was, and he'd be gone, like some sort of spirit.
Of your music.
Yes.
And you broke into Prince's house.
I did.
And
okay.
How do you break into Prince's house?
It was so easy.
What?
Yeah. So I get out and there's a gardener in the front yard, and I was like, "Here, $5 and just don't make a thing, and I'm just gonna slide right under this gate." And he just laughed and thought it was funny, and I was, you know, charming at the time. I snuck under the fence, and then I just like trolloped up the mountain, and everything was purple velvet, so I was like very pleased that my fantasy had come true, and there really was purple velvet everywhere. And I walk into the elevator, and there's Prince music playing, and then I go
There's an elevator, of course.
in the elevator, and I come out, and I'm on the phone with my mom being like, "I think I might get arrested," and then I walk out, and there's Prince playing the guitar with a beanie on, and I almost pooped my pants.
What did he say?
He just kind of looked at me funny.
Get the hell out of my house.
No, I didn't even get that. I just like got a look like, "Who the hell are you?" And then I just like waved around a CD, and I like put it on a table, and then I ran away.
3 a.m. So he said 3 a.m, and he answers the phone. He says, "What's up?" In a hotel on the road. And he says, "That motherfucking voice is coming from the motherfucking walls." And he's like, "Motherfucker, you better come to my room." So he goes to Prince's room. Yeah. He knocks on the door. Prince opens it up. 3 a.m. He has white satin pajamas, white satin do-rag, full perm, makeup, and white satin high-heel boots.
Oh, my God.
And he says, "Dude, what's going on?" "I told you, man, this motherfucking voice is coming from the motherfucking walls." And so he comes in the room and he says, "Okay, Prince, what is going on?" He said, "Motherfucker, listen." So they're quiet and they hear this voice.
Coming from the wall.
A female voice. So he calls the hotel security. They call the police. They do a complete sweep. They find this woman who is in the crawl space behind Prince's bed with a flashlight and a Bible, and she's reading Bible verse to try and convert Prince.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! So it was for real.
It was absolutely for real. So he said, as they were dragging this woman screaming out, Prince is sitting at the table with his legs crossed, and he says, I told you, motherfuckers. There were motherfucking voices coming from the motherfucking walls, but y'all motherfuckers didn't believe me.
My friend got invited to go see the show, and I have my best friend had a condition where she was pregnant and she lost the baby, but the baby poisoned her, and they thought she was going to die. So Prince was her person, and I was like, oh my gosh, this just happened to her, but I'm flying her out. She's coming to see it. So we went to the show. When the show's done, Prince invited my friend and 2 people back to his house, and I'm like, you have to take her. So my friend got to go back there. They go back to the house, and Prince walked up to her and he goes, I can tell there's what's going on. Whoa. I can tell there's something sad about you. And she's like, I just lost my child. And that's right when Prince had lost his child, and he pulled her aside, and they prayed together, and he gave her his number and said, if you're ever sad or you need to talk, call me. And this was a complete stranger.
Wow.
So, but it changed her life, though.
Prince house, he had the big basketball court up in there. Like everybody say, he played basketball. He had a big full basketball court, and like right next to that, it was his concert hall where he do his concerts with people. Man, it was beautiful. And we're walking through. So I'm looking around like, man, I need to take something. You know what I'm saying? I need to get a souvenir from Prince's house, you know. So I'm walking around saying, man, it was this garbage or whatever. Let me see, look in this garbage. So I didn't find anything. And it was this artificial tree. It was a tree. It was not real. I just took a leaf off of it. You know, I just snatched the leaf, and I balled it up in my hand and went back to the hotel. Went back to the hotel, had the leaf. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this my Prince souvenir. You know, wrapped it up in toilet tissue, put it in my bag. Flew back to Chicago, opened the bag up, pulled out telling everybody the story, pulling out the leaf. It's not there. Like what? You know, leaf's not there. It's like, wow. And man, I'm going to tell you something. I kid you not. This story goes back to Minneapolis 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later, now I have Deon Cole with me, and I have comedian Jeff B with me. And we're all flying. We're on the flight. And I'm telling them my Prince story. They like, oh, they in awe. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man. And I told them about the leaf. And I told them, man, I can't find the leaf, you know. So we get to Minneapolis, bro. And when we get to Minneapolis, my dad picks us up from the airport. Like my parents live there, so my father came pick us up and took us to the hotel. The moment I opened the door to get out the car, bro, I kid you not, that leaf was sitting on the curb perfectly under my feet. No exaggeration. Deon Cole can be witness to that. Jeff B can be witness to that. Dude, I mean, as soon as I opened the door, it's right. It's not like it fell out the car. Nothing. None of that. Dude, it was right there. Placed on the floor. It's like, dude, it blew my mind. And by me telling them the stories prior to that, it blew their mind.
I'm telling you, Prince was really mystical and weird, but aren't we all weird? You will be missed, Prince.